There we go.
Hi.
Hi. Second attempt at this because what happened?
It was full.
The memory card was full, so we had to erase everything. Now we're starting over. But you like doing these little videos with me, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where had we started with our last attempt? We were talking
My
about...
surgery.
Oh, okay. You remember. Very good. What does your shirt say?
Rock your scar.
And what does that mean?
I have a scar.
Mm-hmm. And how should you feel about that?
Good.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think it's good to feel, good about having a scar? Shouldn't you think maybe you shouldn't want to have that on your chest? Wouldn't it be better if it wasn't there?
Then my heart will stop.
Right, so you understand that the reason you have a scar is because there's something wrong with your heart and the doctors fixed it. And so the scar is nothing to be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of, so rock your scar.
And then I'm going to have another surgery.
That was the other thing we were going to talk about, right? So what were you telling me about that?
They're going to put this little chip by my heart.
Yeah. And do you understand what that will do?
And we'll see how fast it's going and how slow.
Right. That's pretty much the gist of it. So how do you feel about Dr. Wong suggesting that we do that? Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
A good idea, because this would be my 7th surgery.
Mm-hmm. Well, not your 7th heart surgery, but your 7th surgery. And what might happen if he puts that inside? What might he be able to find out? Do you remember?
Mm-mm.
He might be able to find out why you're having trouble with
running
and riding your bike.
Because when I run, my heart gets really fast.
And then what happens?
I get tired.
And sometimes you faint.
Yeah.
And you don't even remember that you fainted. So, if we get that done, we might be able to find out a little bit more about what's happening inside your heart, causing all of that to happen.
It's maybe not working right.
Yeah, it's not working the way that we want it to. And then, in a little while after that, we might have an answer about how to fix it in a way that we wouldn't have to do another surgery for maybe even never.
Why do I get eczema? That's one question.
Well, that's related to a genetic disease you have, which is also the reason why your heart has problems.
Ah, okay.
But a lot of people have eczema. A lot. It's a very common problem. And actually, congenital heart defects are very common too.
Daddy can't wear metal.
Yep, some people can't wear metal. What happened when we put earrings in?
My eczema came behind this ear.
We tried twice, and both times, nope, your ears got infected really quickly. And some people just have difficulty wearing jewelry, and some people don't. And some people can wear gold, but they can't wear silver. Some people get itchy, scratchy spots, and some people don't. So, we just use some cream, and usually it helps, right? And how's your nose feeling today?
Stuffy.
Stuffy, so we'll use your nose stuff. So let's move on to the fun part of what we were going to do in our video. You've brought home a sheet of paper that you wrote, and you did a very, very good job writing. I can read it. It's very legible. It's very well written. Can you read it, though? That's the question. Can you read it? What's the title?
Ouija.
Luigi.
Ouija was cool.
Koi. Yeah. That was the type of fish that Luigi was. Okay. Luigi was koi.
Actually, it was a Chinese fighting fish.
Oh, he was a Chinese fighting fish.
Yeah.
So he wasn't a koi?
He was
a cool koi. He was a cool Chinese fighting fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that word?
I can't see it from here. He would stay at the bottom of the tank.
Oh.
He was a Japanese fighting fish. Close enough, right? He did not...
Like us tapping on the glass.
Right. Maybe he had sensitive ears.
Like Amy.
He was awesome. And then at the very bottom of the sheet, you've written your name.
Yeah.
And how did you write your name? What does it say?
Carly Rose Teresa Keelan.
Right. That is so right. And how is it that you came to have the name Teresa included there?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Because my real name is Carly Rose Teresa
Your
Keelan.
first name is Carly Rose, and then the doctor said, well, wait a minute, what's her middle name? And you said, well, we didn't give her one yet.
Because I was gonna die.
Well, yeah. Basically, when we were filling out all the forms, we were kind of in a hurry and didn't have a choice made up. And then kind of 10 years of a lot of fun stuff, like your life passed, and no one asked, well, what's our middle name? So there was no reason for us to ever, you know, tell the doctors or tell the schools or anything what your middle name is. Nobody had asked until February or March of this year. So then we had to get you a middle name.
Remember when we were coming home from the doctor appointment?
Mm-hmm. I do.
You still have to get my real birth certificate.
Birth certificate, and we're going to be getting you a passport.
What's that for?
That's so you can leave the country of Canada.
Why?
To go to other countries. Because if you have to go to a hospital outside of Canada, you need to have that passport.
Maybe if I had to go somewhere else for my surgery.
Right.
Would I stay there after my surgery?
For a little while.
Yeah.
Not forever. We can't move to the United States forever and ever and leave Amy and Katie and Julia and Daddy and Nanny and everybody else back here.
Or we could go see Charlie.
We could go see Charlie. Yeah, maybe. You wanna finish up? Yeah. Because you're hungry. You want an after-school snack?